Google has released a few teasers about their upcoming Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro, and here are the few details you need to know about them. We had already seen this design from leaks before, so it's kind of like a middle ground between the Pixel and the Nexus series of phones, particularly the Nexus 6P. So it has the same visor, but it's not completely flush with the metal body or anything. That camera visor is a lot more prominent this time around, but I guess some people could like it. Both of these phones would come out with Android 12 pre-installed in them, as expected. The Pixel 6 would have a 6.4-inch AMOLED screen at 90Hz, whereas the 6 Pro would have a 6.7-inch screen at 120Hz refresh rate. The Pixel 6 would have 8GB of RAM and up to 256GB of storage, and the 6 Pro would have 12GB of RAM and up to 512GB of internal storage. But the most prominent change with the hardware specs of these new phones is Google's new proprietary Tensor chip. I guess it's kind of their version of Apple's M1 chip, but for phones. Of course, using an in-house chip in your own phone gives you that much more authority and control than using something from a third-party manufacturer like Qualcomm. Since Google controls the Pixel phone's hardware as well, we could see iOS-like integration between hardware and software here. Google already has a competitive advantage over Apple when it comes to AI, and this Tensor chip could further widen that gap. With previous chipsets, in order to have better control over their camera algorithms, they had to use their own visual core chip, but maybe with this Tensor chip, the performance would improve even further. Those cameras are rumored to be a 50MP main sensor and a 12MP ultrawide on the Pixel 6, with an additional 48MP telephoto present on the Pixel 6 Pro. Google has already done some pretty amazing things with just using their software, so with this new Tensor chip, I'm really excited to see what they can pull off with their cameras. Unlike most other manufacturers, Google usually doesn't hype their products too much unless there's actually something to be excited for. So do you think really the Tensor chip would be that much better? If you're excited like I am, leave a like and leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I'll see you there. Cheers.